Hey YouTube, it's me guys, ZevHadar here. How are you guys doing today? Today, I'm reading this fantastic map guide for the map mission in Modern Warfare 3 for you guys. I haven't done a map guide in a while, but I'm just doing them again. And I'm including a teddy bear location again. I know I did that for the map lockdown, and you guys seem to like that. So for now on, for the remainder of the map guides, I will be searching for the teddy bears. I don't know if every map has a teddy bear, but if they do, I will include it in the beginning. Porter was here. Porter was a developer for Modern Warfare 3 or 2. I forget exactly which one. I'm sorry. I forgot the history behind that. But anyway, guys, so this map guide is just going to be any other map guide that you guys have seen from me before. Basically, just an overview of the map. Then I show some tactics in S&D, search and destroy, domination, capture the flag, and yes, I threw in a little bonus in between these. Actually, coming up really soon, a little bit of a drop zone kind of a strategy slash like glitch tip thing. And at the very end of the video, there's another really awesome drop zone tip that I'll lead you guys through. Anyway, so this map has to be one of my favorite maps in the game, if not my favorite. It's just very even in the sense that, you know, there is no place where if you control it, you know, you'll own. Yes, up to the left of me where I am right now, that place, if you control that place, yes, you know, there are some rumors going around that you can control a lot of the map, but there's so many other battle points besides there. Right here is a really awesome drop zone point, right on those like little stairs. I'll show you guys right here. This is not actual game footage, unfortunately, but it is me in, like, you know, in private match. If you could come here right by the stairs, you can start capturing the drop zone, which is really awesome because then all the grenades and the stun grenades and the other grenades and the, you know, and the predator missiles can't get to you as easily, and they'll have to come through the stairs or throw a grenade up or through the main window, which is awesome. I always use this point. Although then you have to share your care packages with your teammate, which, you know, it's not the worst scenario in the world. Anyway, moving on. Again, favorite map in the game probably, just because you can do everything on this map. You can use snipers, you could use your MK14, you can use assault rifles, you can use, as I have right now, some machine guns, you can even use shotguns, for God's sake. There's different parts of this map that make it, you know, close quarter, that there's a long line of sight, although usually in previous maps that we see that in, they're usually ginormous maps that, you know, is hard to get around, but this map is very how can I say, like, you know, like boxed in, if you will, in a good way. And like I said before, there's many different places to, you know, there's different lines of sight, there's different rushing routes, there's different, you know, jumps and spots and glitches and whatchamacallit. And so yeah, there's a lot of people that camp right here. I always see a guy or two, you know, for most of the time, not 100%, but 99% of the time, there's always a guy right there. I'm sorry, guys, I need to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. And right here is an awesome rushing route to get from one side of the map to the other spawn. I should say one spawn to the other. Although it is always, most of the time, heavily guarded. I'm not going to say always. I'm going to stop saying always. This little window can help protect against rushing enemies and, you know, shoot them up. And so if you're down here and you want to get on that bridge, hop on over to the right here and just climb that little mountain of dirt, and you should get onto the bridge just fine. And you'll be able to kill people that are on that the hill right there. I'm sorry, people are on Facebook and whatnot. Yeah, sorry, my phone. Anyway, so this little middle alleyway is also very popular to for most rushers and snipers too, because it provides a lot of lines of sight, as well as the MK14s and all these other, like, you know, accurate burst weapon guns, like the HCR if you fire that in burst, you know, and all this different, you know, technical stuff that I'm not going to get into right now. There's a little crate right here. There's a little cage. Really hard to see the enemy through it, although they can make out the silhouette. So always keep that in mind. Don't stay there for long. These pallets over in this little corner area, awesome because you can see right through them, and the enemy cannot see you through, or well, not that easily. And that little cart right there, perfect to, you know, invade the enemy spawn, or the snipers are actually on the opposite little port patio, I guess you could call it. Yeah, patio, like the one that I'm on right now, patio. Open patio. Sorry, man, this carbonated drink is getting to me. Anyway, so yeah, you can get a nice line of sight right there if you have a really precise weapon. Maybe not the best for submachine guns and obviously not shotguns, but if you have an ACR, you can gun down a couple people that are running through there. I know that XJaws in one of his Moab videos said that if you camp that little area right there, you should get a Moab, no problem, as long as you're aware, alert, and you use your equipment properly and your weapon properly. I've never tried. I don't get Moabs. That's just how I play. I'm a really big rusher, kind of like risk taker. I always think, I don't want to go back and think, what if, And so that little jump right there is pretty cool to get on top of the little excavator thing. Although I did figure out that you could just jump down and hop onto the top of that little excavator, going onto the little shovel area and just jumping up and open up. And yeah, so that basically wraps up the overview. Make sure to destroy this truck, otherwise people can stand on the back of it. Either way, people can stand on the back of it, but destroying it, before your team gets around it is it's like a precautious move, if you will. Anyway, so moving on to search and destroy. Here we go. You guys can see the little bomb sites right there. All right, now A bomb is really gonna be really like heavily populated with either enemies or your teammates or claymores or bouncing betties or IMSs. Make sure to destroy that truck. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you're on offense, that's your first objective, is to destroy that truck. If you do not destroy that truck, that little car, it's a potential bomb that if you're arming it, they could throw a simple grenade and boom, there you go. Although if you are on offense, I don't know, if you're a really big search and destroy person and really hate me, then maybe you want to leave that later for if you hear it being defused, you just throw a grenade and boom goes the dynamite. You know how it is. So yeah, and there's all these different places where these guys can start, all form up just to lead a little barrage, if I don't know if barrage is the right word, but like a big massive attack on A bomb. And then you can always throw grenades off that wall, off both those walls right there, and it will land on the A search. And so this little sniper spot right here is always really cool to capture, or to defend A flag in domination and B search. So that's always good to know. And just in TDM alone, because that bridge off to my left is very heavily populated, as you can see from the map prior to this video. And I don't know why I tried to jump there. I know I couldn't. Anyway, so yeah, if you play on B search, it is a very open objective point. That means that a lot of grenades will be flying. That a lot of people can see you from a lot of different places on the map. So I would not recommend standing right next to the bomb. Although this little roof area right here, I'm in love with this spot, to be honest. It's a great spot to watch out for B-Dom. No. B search, A-Dom, and you can get some really cool lines of sight with that spot. This little truck that little blown up like sunken truck is also really cool because not many people expect to see there. Also, there's a little barrel right here. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it, but it does work occasionally. If you kill one guy there, I don't recommend standing there because they know exactly where you are, and a simple grenade could leave you either dead or good as dead. And yeah, so that's the search and destroy tips that I have for you guys on this map mission. Coming up is domination. Let's go. So domination, we have right here C-Dom, and very open, and there you guys can see the different objective points off the map. This is a open patio, I call it, just because it's open compared to the opposite patio, which is very short and behind buildings and whatnot. And right here, there's a huge line of sight down over by A-Dom. I'm on saying Dom. All right, and so yeah, you can hide behind those stairs, hide in the little weeds right here, hide into the little weeds, and there's no really cool glitch spot to take that right there. Although now B-Dom is a completely different story. That little washing machine with a tire on top and those little wooden crates off to my left. There's so many places where you can capture a spot there. On both sides of each object, you can capture B-Dom. So what I would recommend is if they're coming from CDOM, like like I'm set up to be right now, I would have one guy behind the washing machine and one guy where I was right there behind the wooden pallets. And of course blow up to truck, because the truck could lead to an easy kill. Although if you want to leave it for a potential bomb when they're capturing B, that's fine too. Anyway, so now moving on to I keep on saying CDOM, ADOM. Whew, this is a doozy to record. You can line them right next to this tree. The tree provides cover from people coming from BDOM. This little, that whole little stone wall off to my left provides cover from both BDOM and the people coming from right of ADOM, if you will. And, like I did that tree again. The truck, too, a little bit, it's sort of hard to get into. But, not many people are going to see right there. And that little, the little front of the truck is going to help you, protect you from oncoming grenades and enemy fire. And, of course, once you capture the flag, you can come right over here to this little wooden plank, and you can defend it very, very easily. Alright, moving on to capture the flag. Here we go. You guys all wanted to see it. Capture the flag. Very, 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 very fun. There's a lot of really awesome defense points over here and on the other side too. There's a lot of walls and corners. I'm not going to go into each detail, but there's a lot of also cutoff points. If you guys don't know what I mean by that is you can predict where they're running. You can cut them off before they hit their home flag base, if you will. Anyway, so moving on to their flag. I should say, CDOM flag. This little patio right here behind this little flower pot. Fantastic mundo for defending that flag. And same over here too. Not the best over here though, because the railing is not as high, but it still gets the job done, and you will still be able to peg off those annoying little frisky little oncoming objective takers. And so I recommend running this way. You go through middle of the map, and then you take a left, go off this little ledge right there, and then you come over here and you take this route. If you go the other routes, it's way more open, and therefore provides the enemy with more chances to kill you, and then take the flag back. All right, guys, a bonus drop zone strategy. This is the best drop zone strategy I've ever tried on mission. If you can get one guy there or two guys on your team, this is a team-oriented strategy. If you cannot do this single-handedly, so have one guy there, have one guy where that little spot was right before I moved, and one guy over here. Those are the only 3 entrance points they can get you at. All right, if you can lock that down, you will win. Anyway, guys, I'm Zev, and peace out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.